Before we go any further, if you wouldn't mind leaving a little like on the video, and if you really want to, please subscribe. What's going on YouTube? My name is JTempo and I am back with an echo in my room, unfortunately. Today I thought I would do something a little different. I thought I would break down the 10 chapters from chapter 1, or the 10 seasons I mean, from chapter 1 and see, well, really which was my favorite out of those 10. This is number 10 and this would be season 2, if I recall. Yes, season 2. The reason that season 2 is on the bottom of my list is because, well, kinda just playing this when I was at my mate's house. Maybe if I could probably count the amount of games in my hand, to be honest. From what I remember, it was a fantastic season. Super fun, super simple. Honestly, my favorite time in Fortnite was the simpler times, so I'm sure I would have really enjoyed this season if I did play. Unfortunately, the same thing can be said for season 1 of chapter 1. Oh yeah, and you can also probably tell that I'm not going to really go through what came out from each season because I am way too lazy to do that. Also, I just wouldn't remember, it's that long ago. So from season 1, this was the time when I was really partying. Being young and all that. A fun time, but I don't really remember very much of it. So I'm sure it would have been a great season, just like season 2. Season X. Well, there's only one word to describe this season, and that is mechs. They were the bane of my existence and everybody else's. Tilted Town, which I landed so many times, it was such a spot. It just felt like zero builds, so like zero builds in chapter 1 when you think about it. Everything about this season was very, very good, but the mechs just rips it from an 8 out of 10 down to probably a 4 out of 10. So because of that, I'm sorry, Season X. Season 8, well, this was an interesting one. It was so different. The skins were so different. The map was so different, and just so much changed this season. We had Lazy Lagoon, we had the volcano, there was Peely. Unfortunately, it's coming number 7 because there's an even better one next. Season 6. My best memory from Season 6 is having to use my hotspot from my phone to download it, and it took, from what I recall, it took 12 hours to download.
Nice.
The loot pool was good, the island was hectic as hell, the skins and the battle pass were pretty good, but I do feel like from this season onward, the OG-ness, or the OG-ness, it's just started to lose its touch. I don't know, that's just how I feel, but honestly, it was still a very, very good season. On to the next one. Season 9. Well, Season 9, I just love this season so much. I've got so many good memories from this season. I really did enjoy it. The loot pool, the combat shotgun back in its day. We had the Sentinel skin. I don't know, I just really like the Sentinel skin. There's rocks. The mobility, to be honest, even though I'm not a fan of too much mobility, it really did help the pace of the game. It just felt like I needed break after season 8 because season 8 started to get very stale near the end for me, so season 9 was a well-deserved breath of fresh air, to be honest. And also, I was actually away working. I was in a clothes shop at the time, a clothes retail shop, and I was itching to get home to download this update, and one of my favorite seasons. Season 7. Well, the reason I am showing you the Christmas trailer to this season is because, I mean, just look at it. Look how well done it is. It's out of this world. Like, they haven't done anything as good as this since. This season was one of my absolute favorites. It will always be one of my favorites. There was the planes, which were overly overpowered. The season 7 will always be very nostalgic for me because it was one of the last seasons that my mates were playing. There was always somebody to jump on with and play with, so I do miss it for that. Season 7 was absolutely fantastic, but the next season was just that little bit better. Season 5, guys, Season 5. Where do I even begin? Like, the amount of people that wishes they could go back and purchase the battle pass simply for the drift skin alone should tell you that this season was an absolute W. Now, the only downfall about this season was the SMGs. The drum gun, there was the normal SMG, the suppressed SMG, the P90. So there was like 5 or 6 SMGs. Jeez. So yeah, there's not much else to say about Season 5. It was really, really good. So let's go on to the next one. Season 3. This was the season where I first started playing. My only bad memory about this season is the fact that I didn't complete the battle pass. The only battle pass I didn't complete, and it was my very first one as well. I only got as far as Dark Voyager's backbling, but I didn't think that the skins were important back then, so I just didn't bother, to try and finish the whole battle pass. When I look back now, I hate myself for it. The Elite Agent skin is one of my favorite skins in the game, so all around was absolutely brilliant. There was not a single bad thing to say about it. I mean, the only bad thing was my own fault that I didn't complete the battle pass, so that just shows you that this season was just so good. There was Prison, there was Moisty Meyer, there was kind of all I remember. Anarchy Acres, how could I forget Anarchy Acres? Well, Risky wasn't there yet. There was actually a little farm there with a vending machine. If anybody remembers that, then comment below if you remember the farm with the vending machine where Risky Reels used to be. If you comment that below, then I know you watched this far. So now let's move on to my absolute favorite season of all time. Season 4. This season will never be beat in my head. It had the right balance of simpleness, it had the right balance of loot pool, it had the right balance of POAs. The main reason that this season is also my favorite is because of the main skin that I always use, Omega. The Omega skin is my favorite because it was my first tier 100, and I do have a little bit of an emotional attachment to it. So guys, if you would like me to rate the Chapter 2 seasons, then I will gladly do it. Just let me know down in the comments if you would like to see that. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. It helps me make bread, or make money for bread. And before I forget, please use code JTempo in the Fortnite item shop. Like the video. I'll see you later. Bye bye.